Hi, I'm Lokesh. I'm the co-founder of Check and Click Learning and Technologies. In this short video, I'll share some tips that will help you to convert your existing instructor-led courses into self-paced online courses that can be delivered as interactive SCORM courses or videos. So let's get started. All experienced instructional designers have worked on projects that involve converting an instructor-led training or ILT into a self-paced video or an interactive HTML SCORM course. When working on such conversion projects, you may have realized that the project is not as simple as it sounds. This is mainly because instructor-led courses are written to be facilitated and delivered by an instructor. Hence, when it needs to be converted to a self-paced course, it needs to be written and presented in a way that is suited for the new delivery medium. The only exception is when the instructor who has been expertly delivering the course records the course in a professional manner and deploys it for consumption as a self-paced course. However, if the instructor is not available to do the recording and the course must be updated by a team of instructional designers, here are some tips that will help you to avoid delays and quality issues that you may encounter when you work on such projects. Tip number 1. Use a defined checklist for such projects. As instructional designers, we regularly manage projects related to converting one format of training to another. So, it makes sense to have a checklist of items that such special projects need. Most instructional design teams do have a checklist or a project management template for new courses that are developed. However, they tend to miss out on having a special checklist for such conversion projects. As a result, such projects encounter some roadblocks such as a midway realization that a lot of slides need to be reworked to suit the new delivery format. Support from a graphic resource is needed more than initially assumed. The need to update a few slides to align with the latest trends, software, release, or best practices. Hence, at Check and Click, based on our years of experience in managing different types of projects, we follow a special checklist depending on the nature of the project. Hence, we recommend you do the same based on your team culture, resources, and tools at your disposal. Tip 2. Treat the project as if you are starting a new course. Treating the project as a new course can help you to have the right mindset and keep focus on analyzing and reading the course content before jumping into development. The time required to analyze content will be minimal compared to starting a new course, because all your source content is already in one logical package, which is in the form of a complete course that you are planning to convert. Analyzing and examining the content of a course before converting can help you to identify the amount and nature of edits needed to make an effective self-paced course. These edits typically relate to revising slide designs and layouts, removing instructor notes and hints, writing an audio narrative script for the slides. If the course needs to be recorded by a professional audio artist and not an instructor. Tip 3. Be a consultant to the trainer who is converting the course. Even if you have an instructor who can quickly record the instructor-led version of the course and make a video, consider reviewing the deck or slides before the instructor records the class. This is because your small instructional design based consultations can help to improve the quality of the course. For example, during a classroom or virtual instructor-led delivery of a course, the instructor can make up for a slide that has minimal content on screen. However, when the course is being delivered as a video, you may need to add some visuals or more content on the slides to help learners stay on pace with the delivery speed of the instructor or the narration. This is important because during a live class, the learner may ask a query to the instructor. However, in a self-paced class like a video, the instructor is not around to clarify any doubts that the learner may have. Hence, it is important to review the slides of the course before they are being recorded by the instructor. Tip 4. Deleting content and slides related to in-class activities. Most courses that are delivered by an instructor, either online or in a classroom, do have some content related to some interactions, discussions, or activities that an instructor manages during delivery. So, during your conversion, make sure that you remove such slides or content. Tip 5. Previsit the instructor notes and ensure that the script sounds more user-friendly. At Check and Click, we have been writing instructor-led courses with detailed explanations of the on-slide content in the notes section of the PowerPoint file. This PowerPoint file is then converted to student guide, and then the detailed notes help the students recall the lessons at their own pace after the class. In addition, the notes are also helpful for instructors to ramp up on the training. This is important because a typical instructor teaches multiple classes. So, detailed notes help them to recall the key topics before teaching in a live session. So, if you also write instructor-led courses in a similar manner, ensure that during conversion to a self-paced training, you make such edits to the notes text that it is easy to learn about the topic with the voice narration. That is, edit your notes and write your voice narration for the self-paced course such that the students should be able to understand the concept from the course just by listening to the audio. The narration is easy to read. The narration and the on-slide content should teach the same information. That is, all the key points that are included in the narration must be outlined on the slide as well. This will help you make sure that in your course, the visual and the auditory instructions are in sync. The most important tip from the 5 tips that I have shared is tip number 1, which is using a defined checklist for such conversion projects. This is because the checklist can address the common changes that need to be made to instructor-led classes of your organization so that they are converted into effective and useful self-paced courses. Each company manages their projects in a slightly different manner compared to its peers. Hence, you must focus on customizing these tips and preparing a checklist that is best suited for your organizational needs. To conclude, our recommendation is do not ignore the management of such projects or carry them out without a guided process or plan in place. This is because more students are demanding and favoring self-paced learning. Self-paced courses help you minimize costs related to training delivery, and finally, due to the changed environment, more courses will be developed for self-paced delivery. Hence, to be aligned with the trends and demands, it makes sense to use the good quality content from your existing training library and quickly convert it into self-paced courses. We hope these tips have been helpful. Stay tuned for more free content and tips from us. Thanks for watching this video or reading the blog.